Yeah, I am live. Greetings and salutations, loves. This is Donnie Floyd, aka Bass DeLuna, and I just wanted to do a quick live. I haven't done one in a minute. I'm out here in the elements, trying to get a little bit of the sun that is creeping out from behind the clouds, but it's actually pretty nice because it's been pretty sunny out here for the past few days, and sometimes you need a little break from the sun. But can you guys hear me okay? Oh, thank you. Hi, Faith. Duchess. Hi, my love. So I have to do a little video about self-doubt and how it can absolutely have you forgetting who you are. Hi, Candy. So I'm starting this by putting myself on Uber Blast. So I was supposed to do a video for my sister, Nicole Farrell, for her group, Kachina Yoga. If you don't know anything about this goddess, you need to get you some. Nicole Farrell of Kachina Yoga. Anyway, I had agreed to do a video for her for root chakra / yoni steams and addressing yoni steams. So, I've been speaking with her. I've actually been doing the work, but every time I sit down to do this damn video, I would get, I would forget myself, go and get to doing something else or whatever, and just completely forget what I started to do, what I had been doing in the first place. But I'm gathering all this information, definitely doing the work, but just would not, for one reason or another, I just kept stopping myself from actually getting into the video part. So I want to first apologize to Nicole for, truth be told, I have been kind of busy and kind of running around, traveling and whatnot, but I usually don't let that stop me. I'm pretty good at multitasking and just making that shit happen wherever I go. But I had to sit down and actually look at the reason why I just keep getting waylaid in doing this video. And so something, I'm listening to this voice going, who are you to make an instructional video on yoni steams? Fuck, you haven't even got a yoni steam yet, And I was just like, well, that's true. I probably shouldn't do it until I actually experience that, right? But it wasn't just that, though. It was just, I kept having trepidation about just doing the video too. And the more I gathered the information, and you have to understand too, it's not like I haven't had spoken on this topic before. I had the pleasure and the honor of speaking in my other sister girls group, Lovey Bradley. She's got a goddess group, and I, was able to really have a really good and solid talk with some of the ladies there about, root chakras, yonis, and all of that. So I don't know, I couldn't understand why I was just all of a sudden hitting a brick wall when it comes to that. And so I had to stop myself, and I had to answer that question. Who am I to create a video like that? The answer is, I am Donnie Crudup Floyd. I am also known as Bass DeLuna. I am a woman, a whole woman with a whole yoni of her own, a vagina that has birthed 4 babies, and I have also endured abuse. I've endured sexual abuse. I've endured encounters with my body and with my vagina that, required me to heal, after the fact. I There was a time where I was aptly willing to endure such abuse from someone I loved because I felt like I deserved it. And I felt like, I actually felt sorry for the person for being stuck with me, if you will. So, and those are things that, what it is ego. It's our ego talking to us in its own little twisted way, trying to self-preserve, but it's not the truth, Well, why is it you've got to sit there and ask yourself, why is it so much easier for you to or for us to accept what is wrong with ourselves and what is broken with ourselves than to look at ourselves as goddesses and seeing the divinity in our being, in ourselves, and who we are? That's what self-mastery looks like. Self-mastery isn't perfection by any stretch of the imagination. Self-mastery does not mean that you do not require guidance and that you don't experience those times of doubt and trepidation. But what self-mastery does is answer, is provides you the answer of exactly who you are. And what ego is telling you is not the truth. What ego was telling me, or questioning me actually, it wasn't necessarily saying that I wasn't, qualified to talk about that. It was just that question alone gave me trepidation. Sorry about that. I had a phone call come. Gave me pause to, sorry about that, you guys. But it gave me pause to question whether I was good enough or whether I was worthy enough to speak to other women about our bodies. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be? So, when it comes to self-doubt, understand that that's something, as we walk in this realm, we are always going to come up against. I don't give a fuck if you are the most enlightened being in the world, because you are in this realm, you are in this body, you are a spirit having a human experience. You are going to experience all of these things, and you are going to come up against, trepidation. And actually, when people are, I was watching another video, one of my dear sisters, Brigitte Shaman, was talking about, how us in the spiritual walk are coming up against each other and, competing. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit, because we are not in competition with anybody but ourselves. You should not be in competition with anybody but yourself. You can be a coach. You can be coaching people. You can be a spiritual worker reading cards. You can be, someone making the most divine oils, and it could be a money oil just like any other money oil walking around. But guess what? It's not going to be the same, because it is you. making it. It is you putting your energy into it. It is you who is coaching and giving your energy to someone else and helping them out and helping them through their pain. Who are you? The answer should always be, I am. Period. End of story. Choose your words wisely. How you follow that statement, I am. And you are not boxed in to just one definition of yourself. It's boundless. You have no boundaries. The only boundaries are what society and, quite frankly, ourselves try to put on, ourselves. It's not the truth. Fuck that shit. So I'm saying all this to say that you are. You are everything that you can possibly imagine yourself to be, and then some. You are actually more than what you can imagine to be, because in this meat package, we only have but a certain amount of perspective that we've got to draw on. That's the reason why we've got to, we align ourselves with our spirit team, with our ancestors, so that we can, see beyond the veil, so we can stretch our sight far and wide, But just so you know, us as spiritual workers, we are never finished with our own shadow work. We are never finished with our own groundwork. And even though we are able to help other people, and as a matter of fact, that the way that it works is most times you can see other people's situation when you have sight or clear knowing or whatnot. You can see other people so much better than you can see yourself. But that's where self-mastery comes in, is the fact that you can actually turn the camera around and look at yourself, just as you are looking at other people, and taking responsibility, taking accountability for who you are and what your actions are, how your actions affect other people, or how it just affects yourself, because sometimes fuck other people, I just needed to put this out there, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm like babbling and whatnot. And my battery is going out, but thank you, Brigitte and Melody. I needed you guys. I needed you guys to see this just as much as, I needed to say it. And anytime you are speaking to somebody else, sometimes it serves you to listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth so that you can receive them too, But to my sister, Nicole, I got you, goddess. And I apologize for taking so long and dragging my feet on something that I should have had done a while ago. But just letting you know that I am taking responsibility, and I love you dearly. And I love all of you guys. I hope that this helps you. And, if there's anything else, let's talk about it. If there's anything that you had on your mind, as far as your self-doubt, put it out there. Put it in the comments and let's talk about it. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a glorious, glorious afternoon. And I'll be checking in soon. Love and light. Mwah.